Hi friends and Star Wars lovers everywhere. Welcome to, I'm not sure if this is a haul or just something fantastic. I'll have a look at my Millennium Falcon, my UCS Millennium Falcon, see what I called that, because I'm not too sure, but far out, man. I just keep seeing things worse and worse. First I didn't notice that crunch up there. Now I've just seen this huge knife mark down this box. Now you guys saw the price, obviously, but yeah. See that up there? Goes all the way, comes down into there. Not good. Not happy. As well as that crunch up the top. Man, I hope that hasn't, come through to the actual box set. We shall see. If it has, I'll be asking them to swap it for one that isn't damaged, because, yeah, paying that sort of price, you just don't expect that. Now, this is just absolutely phenomenally huge, and it's got a don't open, which is October the 4th last year, so no problems there. This was available back then, obviously, the 4th of October last year, so that'd be about right. Lego have them for 3 months, and then they come out to toy stores where there's no Lego shops, and not every toy store gets them. And yeah, I'm very lucky that I have a toy store in town that I can purchase these things with, 20% lay-by, 20% deposit, and 12 weeks to pay for it, which is fantastic. Now, it's just not too sure how to do this, so bear with me. I'll flop it down. Just wanted to catch this on camera, as it's not very often you get to, like, I've opened my tape on my Falcon, but I'm set to be building this, so it's just go and open her up. At least get the instruction manual out. You guys can ooh and ah along with me. Look at that. It's just fantastic. The size of the box. Now, what I believe, that will be the bottom of the box. And what we do a Houdini. Should have done some gym work before this, maybe. Get our cardboard folded, because that is the bottom of our box. Sorry for my back and anything else that you might have saw that was untowarding. Fantastic, look at that. Oh my gosh, how exciting. Now, I'm very happy to say that I'm glad they don't produce these all the time. Box is a little bit out of shape, but that looks like something that might have gone on in the factory. The folding of it. It's got a funny thing in it there. Man, look at that. What a gem. I can't believe I've got one. After having the Falcon, never been able to build it at $1,500. It's an investment for me, but when they were going to do this. I've always wanted 2004, was it, or 2002 possibly, the first time they ever done a Star Destroyer was an Ultimate Collector Series one, and it's pretty much the same size as this. However, this is so much more than that set was, but you know, that's what, 16 years ago, 15 years ago maybe. So we've got some pictures around here. So this is where you cut your tape. At the other end it says, you know, it's got the same with red on it, so saying don't cut it. We've got our dimensions there in centimetres and inches. 65 centimetres across the base there, 44 centimetres tall, and it is 109 centimetres long, so that's a metre. We've got our miniature tantive down there. Hang on, I had some bad light coming off the bottom. Very cool emblem there. This is Darth Vader's flagship, for what I know, was most of the time. Now, I'm sure he must have, at some point, had a Venator class as his flagship, which is a better ship than this, I believe. This is just stunning because, you know, this is your childhood one. I was 9 when I first saw one of these, and that was because of the movie had just come out, A New Hope, which was just Star Wars Episode 1 for me back then. And yeah, what a fantastic ship, you know, pursuing the Tantive Eve. Let's get it right. Darth Vader pursuing her. But yes, this is supposed to be newer technology than our, you know, our other class that I just said, which was forgotten already. But yeah. The other thing is actually better technology, I believe. I honestly don't know. I'm sure it is. They've probably all got the same propulsion drives. It's just the shape of it was different. Maybe this is better, having a single bridge opposed to the dual bridges on the Republic. I can't even think what it was. Gosh, I just said its name. Man, I'm so bad. Quick as that, it's gone out. I wonder what that is on the actual ship. You guys can see that? It's just some funny little greebling up there. Handlebars and a cone. I love the cannons on this. But yeah, sadly, no very cool Darth Vader minifigure. Just those two boys. Got our Tantive Eve docked. Still trying to remember that other ship for all the life of me. I can't remember. But yes, there we go. Oh, here's our other end with our red tape saying don't open me here, which was very, very nice of them to do. So you got it right. Absolutely massive box. Like I say, same size as the Falcon, I believe, the box. And they're pretty much, they're very close to the same weight. I think it's 500 grams maybe between them. I'm not sure, I can't remember what the guy said, how many. Someone weighed them, the two of them together, and yeah, wasn't too much more. that's the Millennium Falcon compared to this. You know, people were thinking, you know, the Falcon's worth more, even though it's only $100 in the US, $200 here, being 15, but 800 in the US. This is 700 US. It's 800 for the Falcon. Let's not get confused. 700 for this, and it's equivalent in weight. It works out right, you know, even though some people might not think it does. But yeah, where would you put it once it was built? That's the other thing. I'd need a shelf. And it looks like I'm taking the paint off my surface here, which I hope's not going onto the bottom of the box. Might need to cover that somehow, I don't know, or something. No, it hasn't, but I'm definitely wearing it out. That paint, doing things like that. That's the wrong end. Let's just get this right. Here we go. Officially breaking the seals. Let's make sure we're on the camera properly. We want to get this down proper and visible. Yay! I can't believe I've got one. And yeah, I don't normally wear glasses. For anyone, I'm not sure if I can't. Hang on, let me just put my. Yeah, these just some hobby glasses that are about I think it's it's 1 or something, and just yeah, helps me see it a little bit closer, because just in the last, you know, I'm 52 this year, and just in the last year I've started to not quite be able to focus on something like when I used to be, I would have been able to read that at one point, and now I can't. And yeah, that's what it's like. So back up. I took them off actually. I need them on. Yay! I can see again. But yeah, I'm very thankful that I didn't need to wear glasses through my life. Most of my family did. My younger brother did, up until his passing, the poor chap. And my 2 older sisters. Oh, we got tape up the top. I didn't see this. Doesn't say anything up here. It's just taped. And I guess at the bottom as well. Then. It's this is not light. As you'll know, you watch Ryan's review, M&R Productions. He gives you a demo of lifting it. There's a couple of bits of cardboard here, so I want to get it right. I don't want to damage anything. Yep, there we go. And this end will be. Yeah, see, I'm cutting. I got under the cardboard there. Don't tell me I did, please. That's better. No. Oh, even more. The opening scenes of Star Wars: A New Hope. Let me just pan that back. Let's get it back on the table so we're in a bit of light. Awesome, eh? There's a big one of our insignia, and there's our what was on the outside of the box. This is the oh my gosh, look at that. This I take it as the instruction manual, which is heavier than a lot of Lego sets I've brought on its own. But yeah, there we go. What a cracker. What a cracker. And I'm not even going to attempt to pull that out now. I'm not sure if there's more on the boxes. Let's attempt one, eh? Let's see what is exactly on these. I have watched this before, but dang, I can't remember. I'm having trouble. There we go. Okay, so oh, it's a big picture on the other side as well, which is the full ship from the bottom up this to the top and this two sides, and it looks like you get that repeating on each box. Quite interesting. The piece that's printed there is the same as what's on top on the next box down, so that bit there is like that slice through there, and then you have the next one through your boxes. I take it. That's my guess at it anyway. I don't know if that's exactly how it works, but should we open this up? Anyone? A little bit of damage on there. See? Now how that must have happened in production. Not good. Especially if you like to keep things pristine like I do. I'm just a freak for it. So that's what our box looks like. It's got a couple of protectors down either side. Just there on either side. Can't quite get it in the light there. Didn't get my light bulbs back. Hang on, let's just not be in too much of a hurry. This is, after all, a lot of money here, which is the outside of that one, and we don't want to wreck anything yet. We don't want to wreck anything ever, but yes, I'd be even more disappointed if I ripped into it and done more damage. Oh man, I've wrecked the top of that. Sorry, Craig. Not sure, don't know if it'll be picking up, but it's yeah, I've just taken the paint off it. Or the box has left marks. Maybe I'll try and give it a wash down. It might have come off the box actually. It could be ink off the box. So we'll be really careful with. Wow, this is massive. Now I don't want to. Oh, there's a sticker. Don't like how that was loose. It would have been nice to have had that. I don't know how else you could do it. Makes me wonder. Oh, the sticker's fine. I've seen someone else that had a little bit of a catch on the edge. This book is heavy. Instruction booklet. Very cool. It'll be the first time I've ever built an Ultimate Collector's series. I did bring home my Imperial Star Destroyer. My Imperial Shuttle, UCS shuttle. hoping to get that built, but I still haven't opened it. I did, when I brought it, the weight of the Lego in the box was so crazy, and they didn't do boxes that well back then. This is 2010, and more of that cat here. It's just, I want you to, so we got, that's the set, it's big. It's our first page. It's just a page here that shows you the sets over the years, and I just wanted to show you the original one. Oh, cool. Some, the original art, Ralph McQuarrie, was it? Is that his name? I should know, being a Star Wars geek. Fantastic. Some stuff for, these must have been drawings for the original, you know, for the making of the movie. Look at the size of that model. I wonder what they use that for. I'd like to know. COVID-19? No, I'm kidding. The masks. Fantastic. There it is again. It's a big. It's not really big, but it's big. It's big. But you know, it's not mental big. Like, what the heck are you gonna? Where the heck are you gonna put that? You know, it is doable. But like I say, I'm glad they don't build these all the time. That is a fantastic picture, and I have a big photo of that somewhere. That that light is from my lighting, so it's not the book. My stepdaughter Bianca, she is a photographer, and she took some photos out of an old Star Wars book that I have, a picture book type thing telling the Star Wars story, with some big photos in it, and she blew this picture up, a whole lot of them for me, but that was one of them. Fantastic. This must be the designer, I take it. Building away. I wonder how old that chap is. He looks old, but yeah, I don't think he is. It just looks at, oh, Darth Vader's tower in the back there behind the shuttle. I mean, oh gosh, Boba Fett Slave 1. Damn, I always wanted that. We just never had it for sale in New Zealand, and yeah, I should really be doing it, getting one. I like that big helmet there. I'm not sure what that would be. Is that one of those torches or clocks or something? Not sure. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. They've had one, and they've got him with a few parts off it. But yeah, I've seen, you know, the ads where they the old Star Wars ads where they quickly build a ship. You know, they quickly put them together. You know, help. You know, all the city sets, the city ads. Help. I think I've passed those sets. I'm dreaming away here. And what they do is they have a set built, and they just have a kid pull pieces off it and run it in reverse. So it looks like they're building it, but really it's just been pulled to pieces. I'm surprised to see that in there. It is a Star Destroyer, but super. So every other ship looks the same. So it's just 2002, I apologise. 2004 was just a mini build. Now I have a few of those sets, but I don't have that one. I have the little, the lot that you can put together and build the TIE bomber. Well, I've got the bits for the TIE bomber, but I'm missing a couple of sets, I think, that they actually came in. But yeah, I've got about 4 or 5 sets of those that, and the bits to build a TIE bomber. For those ones that with that one, if you know what I mean, those ones that were that one. So yeah, there's the first one, which is about the same size as this. Was held together with magnets, and it was a fantastic set for its time. In 2006 they done the first minifig one, you know, a play set, I guess you'd call it. And they done, I remember that being in store. There was a Millennium Falcon first, and then this quickly took its place, and I really wanted the Falcon, or yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it went, not the other way around. This came out and then the Falcon. This was around for ages. I never brought one, it never interested me. You know, mid-scale, there was a picture of someone holding it in their hand there, and it just didn't interest me. Then this came about, 2011 was $700, and that was just unbelievable to me. I just couldn't do it. We were paying a lot more for Lego back then, so yeah, you know, it was probably, we paid $700, was probably something like $300, maybe even $250, maybe $300. Yeah, I'd say $300. It had 3,000 bricks. I'd say they paid $300 for it in the US, and it was $700 here. I just couldn't take a bite of that, you know. Even though that, you know, like this here, $700 in the US. Back in 2011, $700 US, we would have been paying maybe $15 for it here. So, you know, it just, yeah, things were dear. I couldn't bring myself to spending that much money on a Lego set either. But oh, how things have changed in the since 2010 is when I started this Star Wars nutsness. 2014, was that when that came out? It's got the old Darth Vader, I think, as well, but I do have that set actually in here, I think, down there somewhere, in that box there, and not built. Ah, we've got another First Order. We've got a Star Destroyer here, which is unlike the other ones, which is unlike that one, but like that one because it's different. And yeah, if you're really confused, that's how it is all the time for me. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, hey, that is fantastic. Let's just have a look. I think it might have been at the last page there. Remember the old guy is not so old. We have the shipbuilding yards where they build these monstrosity ships. There's the man craning in the piece. I take it. Is that what they're trying to do there? Those big. These generate the shield, I believe. That is for the tractor beam to bring people in. This is made out of car doors, if you will, which is just fantastic to see them used in there. These little pylon-y things, all grey, the last time they'd done those was in 2002 for the first one they did of these apparently, and they were so sought after I would take it before the set came up. But yeah, that's craning those into position. And this is Corellia, I believe. I trying to scan it quickly. In the opening sequence of Star Wars: A New Hope, the enormous power of the Star Destroyer is illustrated. No, that's not what we're wanting. There's a great shot. Man, I just can't wait to get into this. It's gone past midnight here in NZ. Oh, look at that. Oh, little Princess Leia. Being dwarfed. Oh, just fantastic. Oh, this is how you carry the sucker, which is what the S really stands for. Sucker Destroyer. No, I'm kidding. It's the Star Destroyer. What a beautiful picture that is. And get ready to build. So I guess that's our last page, and bang-o, we're into it. I thought there was a whole lot of pages of different languages. I'm glad to see they've just done the one, looks like, just English. So they must be printing them in all sorts of languages instead of having those multiple pages of languages. Far out. Let's get down here. Parts count on the back. Want to see some of those numbers? Oh, that's not much. 4, 10, 9, 16. It's not a lot. Expected more of those. Maybe in the lighter grey. Yeah. It's just too heavy to be playing around with like that, but just how much pages of fun are here. Oh, I can tell you, if I do build this, which I'm pretty sure I will, 439 pages, when you finish building something like this, you just want to keep building, if you know what I mean. You just, it's very addictive, and that's my nature. I'm an addictive personality, apparently. Hence my wild life, and under control now, I must say. Thanks to getting older, I suppose. You sort of grow out of being reckless. And yeah. But yeah, there it is. One Star Destroyer. Ready to be built. Oh, the fun. Hey, thanks for being here for this opening. I didn't plan on doing that. All I see is those two minifigs and think, what the heck, Lego? Man, you just dropped the ball there. Darth Vader's flagship, and we don't get a Darth Vader minifigure for $1,300. Gosh, Lego, I don't know what you were thinking. It's almost like you weren't thinking. It makes the mind boggle what's going on in that place. Really, wouldn't that be an obvious choice? Even if you just got a Darth Vader that was out of one of, that latest, the 2014 playset, Star Destroyer. It's just a Darth Vader at least. But you'd really want to have them mounted in the central if you had two of these somehow. But yeah, it's just bad. Bad. But you don't buy this for minifigures. But I'm just saying, man. Darth Vader and Princess Leia or something, it's just some real classy ones. I don't know, just ball dropped. Ball dropped big time. Done a fantastic job on the build. Can't wait to start. And I'm wondering if I'll be up all night. It's midnight tonight. I do have to work tomorrow, but I don't have to work for long because we're in COVID-19 lockdown, and yeah, I do work for an essential business. It's under the health board, but yeah, our hours are just crunched right down, so I'm very lucky. So I don't have to spend a lot of time at work, an hour at the most tomorrow, and I can do that any time before Monday. So it doesn't even have to be tomorrow. Just before Monday, I've got something I have to do, and the cleaning up wise, disinfecting and stuff. But yeah, it's not much. It's not my normal shift of serving customers and things. It's just cleaning when everyone else is out of there. And that's the only job I have in this new COVID-19 regulations, but I'm sure I'll get a shift soon. Man, that doesn't look very straight down. That goes to there, and then it looks like it drops a bit down there. This is legal, I suppose. What was the age restriction on it? I didn't see it. I don't want to really slide this around too much on this board. If it is leaving paint behind off the box. But 16 plus. So, they build it. It's built for teenagers, I guess. But yeah, they really, with a price tag like that, I don't know any teenagers that would own this, or parents that would have the money to buy this. So it's really, aimed at, especially in our country with a price tag on it like that. Maybe $700 I could see, maybe, I could understand how someone would buy this for their child or their teen, which is a child. They're always our children, doesn't matter how old they get. So yeah, but at $1,300, this is purely, I would say, unadulterated for adults. I just, I'm sure there's lots of kids out there that are making their own money, especially YouTube and kids. Man, they can make some good money on that thing if they get the followers and the subscriptions and stuff. And they're doing it. They're out there doing it, believe me. Ryan has just bought himself a Mustang, M&R Productions, $33,000, brand new Mustang, which is extremely cheap. But hey, it's America. But he's just doing Lego on YouTube, and that's what this is what Lego are making these sets for. People are buying them. Why not make them? Far out. It's a great way to make money, isn't it? When you're selling toys that are normally $10, maybe $40, maybe. Not sure how. This was $37 back in the day. You jump up to $1,300, that's how you make bank. And yeah, good on them, because I can own this now, and I'm very lucky to be able to. I must say, I'm so grateful to be able to do this. I just there would have been a time when I couldn't, and that time would have been 10, 11 years, 20, I couldn't buy the $700 Super Star Destroyer, which I thought was just amazing. I love that cluster of engines on that model, on that ship, on that even the Lego model that they made, fantastic. And even the droids, just not the droids, the IG-88. I desperately wanted that IG-88 minifigure that was in that Super Star Destroyer, but luckily this little beauty came along and gave us something very similar. IG-88, bad light, it's just there he is there, and the background is just too intense and it's not picking him up. But why is that not focusing? It's trying, isn't it? I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, IG-88, and he came in the Super Star Destroyer, and man, I wanted that minifigure. But yeah, that little battle pack brought him along. Just great. This is what I should have done. There he is. Still, man, I was going to do better lights for today, but I've blocked it up bad. I should have done it before I took off on this, and yeah, I can't even get my fingers out of the way. And he's still, oh, maybe that is focused, but there he is, that little character there. Yeah, $700, just couldn't do it, but yeah, if that came around again today, I'd definitely be into it. But I'm happy to have this.